Okay, hello and welcome back to this Let's Play of Suikoden 2, episode 5-ish? It's somewhere along the line of 5. In the last episode, we fought the Highland Army in war, and we lost very harshly, even though we had fire spares. We tried to make our way to Muse, where we were stopped and told that, hey, no entry permit, no go. So we went to the White Deer Inn, where we found somebody with an entry permit, but in order to get our hands on that entry permit, we need to help him, Alex over there in our convoy. We need to go into some ruins with him to look for treasure, since he finally was able to open up the treasure, or open up the ruins. So here we are at the ruins, let's just get started. This is it. Take a look at this relief. This inscription. That's more better. Yeah, that's much better. Is this inscription in Sindarin? Yes, these ruins were left by the lost race of the Sindar. Wow, Joey, you're so smart. How did you know that? No, it's no big deal. I just saw it in one of the books in my father's study. I've been researching this for years. I finally learned the secret of these ruins a few days ago. Apparently there's a secret switch. That's what it sounded like. That's all you needed to do, apparently. This is it. I knew these weren't normal ruins. Listen, there might be monsters in there, so let's go forward cautiously. Good idea, Alex. Since you're not much of a fighter, I will go first. So, this is one of those more fun, small dungeons in the game. You'll see why in a bit. Let's see, which is it? That button, indeed. You have to go around and look for different plates to fit into different holes, I guess. Let's just try to find a hole. Oh, these guys are so annoying. Let's try auto to see how well we do. Of course, the enemies in here are a bit more difficult at the moment, so we'll have to do some leveling up before we... See, like 46, that's pretty high damage output right there. So, damn it, Rikimaru. You should have given that double beat rune to Mukumuku instead. Let's see here. Make sure they're healed up. We'll see it in a minute. I just want to get every treasure in here. There is one super, or not super important, but if you want to get every single important item in the game, there is an old book in here, I think, which I will eventually find. Other than that, this is a blind way, right? Yeah. Blind way, is that how you say it? No, dead end. That's wow, this will be dangerous. Okay, we need to be a bit more serious here. To the megawatt. Don't use fire magic just yet. Oh! Very happy we have buddy attack. It's very, very effective. Yeah, okay. Why don't you one-shot us? That's nice. You bastards. Yeah, Mukumuku is one of those more difficult characters to use at this point with, as I told you, we get like random party members at this point, or 3 of them at least were random. We got Rikimaru, Kinnison, and Mukumuku. It could have been much luckier. Rikimaru is a really good pickup at this point, since he's really good in hand-to-hand. He has a really high-leveled weapon, so he'll damage quite a lot. Kinnison is totally okay, and Mukumuku, while very cute, I'll give him that, he's not very effective in combat, so we could have been luckier there, but, you know, who cares? Let's see now, up here is a treasure, right? No. Aww. So, and this is another dead end? I don't remember anymore, that's so embarrassing, but... Okay, I'm walking blindly at the moment. This is what I was looking for. Let's see if we investigate it. Which is it? doesn't understand? It looks like something is supposed to be stuck into this depressed area. Well, we'll have to do that later then. Just gonna go around and explore. So these are typical Sindar ruins from other Suikoden games as well. There's a bunch of small puzzles. They're normally really super duper easy, like that one, push a statue. And the rest is just go and find these pressure plates to put into depressed areas, as they put it. Let's see here. Boots, equip, Rikimaru, come on, get some boots on, sir. Here we go, we've got a round plate. Good, if we use this, we will be able to find a treasure! Well, not yet, but stone plate of the Cinder Ruins, so... And we also see that there's something... There's a plate over there, but we can't reach it. There's water in the way, so let's not try to reach it just yet. We can't swim, apparently. But boom! Anyway, I know we passed something here back a screen, so I'm gonna have to go back. I thought this was the wrong way ahead. Kind of embarrassing. I messed up again. Whoops, whoops, whoops. But this is a dungeon you only have to be in once. You only have to go here this early in the game. So, Nightmare in Suikoden 1. These monsters also existed in Sonier Prison, where they could drop the opal that you needed to recruit Esmeralda, and they still do the same, as you might see. They like flip around like crazy and cast some kind of magic, including healing magic, which I hope to use right now since we haven't attacked yet. But never mind. Poor Kinnison. Oh, come on, Rikimaru. It's not that difficult. It's really not. We're gonna use some magic here? Yeah, okay, we're gone. Let's show off Nanami's great rune magic. Yeah, she's completely average in every magic type except for lightning, and I think resurrection or darkness. I can't remember which one of the last two. Which would result in a 20% chance of backfiring, so let's not do that. Okay, bye-bye, Mukumuku. Damn, you suck so hard. I really dislike you. Can't you, like, heal instead? Okay, at least Joey and Ryu wake up now. Okay, good, finally. Nanami. That's it for now. Yeah, I would have preferred to have Hana instead of Mukumuku, but of course I forgot to recruit her as early as I could. So, Angry Blow might be a good thing to equip. Equip for an example, Rikumaru, since it doesn't have anything else to equip right now. Just so you know, you can use a bit of magic when you don't feel like hitting, but okay, we can take one of these megawatts. Angry Blow is of course the first level of the lightning rune, but yeah, it's effective enough. It damages more than you would do in hand-to-hand, so... Come on, can you level up now, Mukumuku, so you can survive a hit? We're walking too far back now, aren't we? Or are we in a completely new area? I am terrible at this. Okay, we're gonna try again here to remove these cards before they can attack. So let's use our two quickest characters to do a night attack, the epilepsy attack, kill one nightmare, that's good enough, and let's hope that the second nightmare will use water magic. Or that Jawi would critical hit or something, but no, of course not. Rich guy's son doesn't want a critical hit. Okay, that's actually the best possible solution right now. Nobody fell asleep either, so that's also good. I was thinking, you know, back row doesn't really do that much damage, so... But whatever, we did it. We got him. Mukumuku is finally catching up in levels. That's about time. Where am I walking? I truly don't... Okay, we're in the right spot then. So now we're back to start. Now I can finally start becoming oriented again, like... where we are and what we should do. Come on, let's at least... Ah, I thought we could kill at least 2. Okay, they used their weakest attacks. I think they have another one which, like, they swallow you and they do more damage 3 times, so it's much more destructive, but we were lucky. Totally okay with getting spit seeds at. Okay, this is the broken area? Yeah, okay. I just had to retrace my steps there for a second. This was much more complicated than I remembered. So I've been I've been down here and I've been up there. That was like where you couldn't go. Damn it, even more nightmares. Okay, good. Use water magic next, please. Water magic next, please. Water magic next, please. That's the least thing or the worst thing you could do. No, fire magic would be worse, but... Okay, with 2 of us sleeping, can we run away? No, of course you can't, and you have to use like 15 minutes every time you attack. Grrr. So annoying. At least the magic looks kind of cool. Yeah, as you saw right now, Rikumaru's biggest weakness is his very low magic defense. So even though he has a lot of HP, when faced magic, he will turn into this pretty quickly. I think this would be a good time to show off our healing skills of our main character right now, since we've just been joking around. With the Bright Shield rune, you can become quite a good healer with the main character, which is kind of unusual, you know, because in every other Suikoden game, your main character doesn't really become a healer; he just becomes, you know, a pure magic attacker usually. But in Suikoden 2, you're faced with having a really good healer, so you don't really need a secondary healer. Your main character is usually enough. God, I hate these guys so much. So much. Please, Nanami and Ryu, you're quicker than the... Damn it, Nanami, I hate you. You are truly the Gremio of this game. Just a waste of space in my party. Come on, Kindison and Mukumuku, everything is riding on you guys. Kindison has done a good job so far in this dungeon, so that's good. Oh well, we were a bit underleveled, I guess, a bit before going in this place, so it does make sense. Damn it, now I'm walking backwards again. Ugh, come on, Lush, you can do better than this. Here we go, and now we're closing in on the one area we haven't been to, I think. We will take a lot of damage here, but still the experience is good, so we just have to do it. If we get desperate, we can always go back to the White Deer Inn and heal up, so no real harm done. Okay, good, Nami, good. Okay, Rikumaru, kill one at least. Thank you. You listened to me. Another buddy attack now, and we will get rid of them, I think. So, or at least be really close to getting rid of them. So even if it takes a longer time to do the buddy attack compared to an auto attack, it's worth it. Damage output is just that much higher. So here we go, 3 megawatts down, and Rikumaru leveled up. Yeah. So let's loot the treasure that's down. No, wait, what? This we have to walk up. Here we go! We finally found the gauntlet we've been looking for. I knew we missed one treasure, so... Yay, a gauntlet! Nanami, you've been really weak so far. Or maybe Kinnison. Yeah. Get rid of those gloves. We don't need no gloves. No glove, no love. Okay, we're gonna try these guys again. They're not too difficult. If we only had centered our damage on one of them, we might have killed it before they could attack us, but I kind of forgot. Whoops. I really do like spreading out the damage when I can in this game, as you just saw. Oh yeah, do the worst attack 5 times in a row, why don't you? Idiots. Okay, 1 out of 2 times is not too bad. At least they can't counterattack and give you double damage. Wow, I really hope this is enough, by the way, to kill them. I kind of forgot. Okay, bye-bye Nanami? No. Oh well, at least we're done with the backtracking for now. Ooh, leather armor! That's like really good. Isn't that defense plus like 14? Yeah, shit! That's really good. I didn't know they could drop that. Oh well, you live and you learn. I seriously had no idea. I wonder what the drop rate is. That's almost like worth it to just go around and try to have them drop, because that's a pretty good armor at this point. You can't buy that until much later in the game, like... yeah, a few more hours ahead in the game, so that's pretty good. Nope. I should really start paying more attention to where I am right now, but this dungeon looks incredibly familiar in every single, like, mini area inside a dungeon. Everywhere looks the same, so don't blame me. Okay, finally we have used the plate. Let's go into the plated area, if you can call it that. A statue of a 2-headed snake. That's kind of disturbing, but okay. Guess it could be worse. And here is a triangular plate. And you guys, I really don't want to fight you, but at least you have family attack right now, and then just center the damage on the second one, and it should be fine. Good job, Nanami, not doing the leisure attack and healing yourself. Go, boom, 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 boom. I love that one part of the attack is when, like, their rune animation, they're like lifting up their hands and using a rune. That's like part of their physical attack. Okay, we finally gained enough speed so that we can actually outspeed the nightmares, and that's pretty good. Escape Talisman is also a good grab anytime for later on in the game, so... good, if we use this. Got a triangle plate. Let's see here. Yeah, still plate of the Cinder Runes, still the same. There's one more secret room over here, not very secret, but it's pretty funny. It's like the door is broken. And in here we find a Fire Lizard rune. Fire Lizard is a bit hard to explain. It's kind of like, I told you about Samsa's rune, right? Like double damage, but half damage goes to yourself. It's a bit of the same. You do 1.5%, or you do 50% more damage, but 50% of that damage gets done to you, so that's not good. Let's see here. Oh, I thought it's my mistake. I thought it needed triangular stone plate, but now I remember that's elsewhere. My mistake. So let's just get rid of these guys again. We did it so well the last time, so please can we do it the same way again? Please. Please. No, okay, of course you can't, you useless little shits. I'm not angry, I'm not aggressive. No, not at all. Okay, it went really well this time though, so it's fine. Ooh, look at Joey. Now our experience gain has slowed down tremendously. That's not nice. But it's understandable. Okay, come on. This is the next part of this dungeon, so let's just take a look around. Hello again, nightmares. We really wish we could meet more of the creepers, the green plant thingies that just are way easier to defeat. Come on, cast a rune at them. Right. There you go, casting a rune mid-battle. Or mid-hand-to-hand battle. That's pretty cute. Aw, Muku Muku, I had such high hopes for you. Now everyone suffered fire damage because of you, you used a little squirrel with a cape. I wish I never recruited you! No, I'm glad I did, but you could have tried a bit harder there, Mukumuku. Instead of sucking so hard. Now we have to resort to Mega Medicine on you. Yeah, we have some medicines on people here, don't we? Joey has some medicine. Kinnison, you have some medicine. You even have a healing wind. It's pretty interesting. Here we go. This is where we use the triangle. Like any Cinder Ruin in the other Suikoden games, there is, like, as I said, a few like puzzles, and it always contains water for some reason. At least it seems that way. And this game is no different. Here we're gonna stop the flow of water so we can walk in the waterways, which opens up many new treasures and new places to go, which is great. 18, 18, 20, 18, 18, okay. 35. 30, come on, that should be enough. Okay, good. Good. Doom. This looks like a pretty cool mechanism. Being able to close off all the water like that. It's impressive. This is quite a mechanism. The water is draining out. There might be more places we can investigate now. Indeed it is, good man Alex. Indeed it is. There are actually many more places. We've seen a few of them already, just by walking close to them, and we were like, how do we get there? I'm confused. My little brain can't think of a way to get to that place. Okay, these guys should be easier now. I love that one of them is out of sync because Anami hit him. It doesn't dance in sync anymore. How sad. Oh, thank you, Mukumuku. You can do a double hit more often if you want. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind at all. I'm not 100% sure of how multiple hits are calculated. I know it's something to do with technique and speed and so on, but yeah, not 100% sure, just 50% sure. But yeah, usually those with higher speed and higher technique will... Or is it just speed? I don't remember. I think it's both of them, but not sure. And the less speed the enemy has, that's a higher chance you have for multiple hits. So, good to know, I guess. Of course you miss. Okay, that's good. Ryu's the one with the highest defense anyway, so, and magic defense too if it's a magic attack, so... At least I think so. He should be the one with the highest magic defense. Let's see here. 52, 54. Okay, Joey has the highest magic defense. Letter armor again! What do you know? That has Joey's name written all over it, I think. And brass armor has Rikimaru's name written all over it. And this leather coat has Nanami's name written all over it. And that tunic has nobody's name written all over it. Oh, wait. Let's wait. You know, a save point. I wonder what's ahead of that place. Yeah, that's how we get further into the game. I kind of forgot. Let's first of all go all the way up north in this area to loot some treasure chests. Because we like the treasure. We're still looking for that old book, volume whatever. I at least think there's an old book in here. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like 50% sure. I'm pretty sure there's an old book here. Good boy, Rikimaru, you hit both of them. I'm so proud of you. And you leveled up too. You're a perfect guy right now. And a medicine in a bundle of 8. That's pretty rare. You don't see that very often. Because you buy, of course, some medicine in bundles of 6. Chainmail, isn't that actually in this game... Oh, it's a bit better than leather armor. Okay, Ryu, here you go. Leather armor. Nanami can't use it. That means it's Rikimaru's turn to get the leather armor. We're starting to get pretty heavily armored at this point. Did not expect to find so many leather armors. That's pretty weird. And okay, I know there's nothing up this way, but I just want to show you that there's like a gate here, or not a gate, but like a fence. Oh yeah, when you're in the walkway, you meet different enemies. This is a salamander, who are immune, I think, to fire magic. So please don't use fire magic, Nanami. And she'll listen to us, surprisingly enough. At least that's what I think. They might just be resistant, but I'm pretty sure they're immune. You also have a very cool death animation. Yeah, come on, Ricky Moore, you're supposed to have a... yeah, there you go. Okay, so these guys are a bit more dangerous, I guess, than... or at least more HP than the other enemies we faced so far. It would be kind of cool to kill them soon, but no, of course not. You can also meet another enemy who's like, I don't remember if his name is Mr. Moon or Mr. Venus or something. It's kind of weird, and this is basically just a half moon who shoots at you. It's pretty weird, but also unfortunately kind of damaging, so I don't like him. I don't want to face him, that's for sure. So we are still on the lookout for the last plate. And we're just running around blindly right now, not facing any enemies for some reason. That's pretty nice, but it's also kind of weird. So this is where we saw one of the other rooms that we could only access by the waterway, which has the final plate. Good, with this, I'll finally find a treasure. How do you know, Alex? Did somebody tell you that this was like the final plate? I don't know, sounds pretty fishy to me. I know there's still one place we could go though, but where is it? Oh yeah, by the way, here's the treasure. Yeah, this is what I was looking for earlier, the water rune. It's always really nice to find magic runes lying around, because they can be pretty expensive. And water magic is, of course, like in Suikoden 1, strictly healing magic. So you kind of want to find as many of them as possible, really. So, you know, you always have a healer extra in your party, not just your main character. Here we saw something we only have seen one time before, when we fought Bonaparte with Gengen. He managed also to unbalance Bonaparte for some reason. And that's really nice. It sometimes happens when you get critical hits. And that's, of course, really nice, because that leaves them unbalanced for this turn and the next turn. Which, you know, is pretty nice. You don't want your enemies to have that many chances to... Wow, look at Nanami, she's like an unbalanced villain right now. Okay, at least we'll kill one more. Come on. Yeah! But of course, as I said, critical hits also... Or no, I said about multiple attacks. Well, critical hits are at least defined by technique, and Nanami has really crazy high technique, as does the main character. So that's why she will do that quite often. I know there's one more room we can go with the squared plate, or at least I think there is. Ew, I don't want to fight you actually. Damn it! Oh, I don't want to fight you. There's too many of you. Okay, that was good. I know there's one more room that we can go to if we have the squared plate that we have right now. That contains some treasure! And if there's one thing I like, it's treasure! So I think we need to backtrack just a little bit. Oh yeah, I remember where it is now. I should have remembered that earlier too. Let's see, it wasn't to the right there, but it's to this right. There is a pressure plate for a squared plate. Let's see here. Alright, yeah, there we go. Chuka 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 chuk. And just magically he takes that with him again. Magic Drain Rune and Old Book Volume 2. And this is the one I was looking for. Magic Drain is kind of unique. Yeah, it is perfectly described there. You have a less chance to hit, like accuracy down, but if you hit, it restores, I think it is your left hand rune, or it's just level 1 runes for wherever. So for an example, if you hit your enemy then, you will receive one more bright or great blessing. So now that we used one great blessing in combat, you will then get that great blessing back. So it's not too bad, especially now in the beginning, for the hero especially. So it's worth equipping in the beginning. I think I will do that. So, you know, you'll always have a continuous source of great blessings. Good, we were able to run away. I like that. So, let's see, isn't this the right way now? Save point? Yeah. Okay, since you guys are so easy, we're just gonna go ahead and fight. Boom. I love that sound. Come on, Rikimaru, you can do this. Yes! Another 8-pack of medicine. Well, that's good because, a save point. We know what usually happens at save points, don't we? So, let's say we should have used about 30 minutes by now. Yes, I definitely want to save. It's very important. So, obviously we're going to face a boss battle, but the boss is not really that dangerous. It's pretty easy, actually, so don't worry too much. And you might guess what the boss is going to be. There are some subtle hints around the entire area here. Anyway, let's just roll on ahead. Looks like this is it. This is where the treasure is? Yeah, that's right. There's Cinder in writing here. Traveler, all that you desire, all that you dream for, all that is most dear to you, is here if your heart is true. All that is most dear, huh? I wonder what that could be. I guess for me it's Grandpa Genkaku, but he's dead. Yeah, I guess there aren't so many things that are most dear to me. Gold! Joey just doesn't reply. Hey, are you crazy? It's a deer, most dear, right? It's gotta be treasure, right? What? I agree with you, Alex. I'm also greedy, so... Yeah, I did it! Finally the treasure of my dreams! We'll see. I love this part. Finally, I find the treasure of my dreams. Alex, wait! Ryu, Nanami, be careful! Something's there! Oh, we didn't see that one before. It just all of a sudden a giant two-handed snake showed up. Okay. Well, obviously this is the boss fight. Double head or twin snake or double head, yeah. The best way to deal with this guy is just to give him all the magic you got. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. Or magic and physical attacks, of course. Finally, Nanami will be able to use her fire magic. Yeah, I wish I did earlier too, but let's see her true powers in fire magic. Down! This is a new spell. Shining Light? Bright Light? I don't remember what it is actually, the name. It does very little damage but to all enemies, so it can be pretty good if, you know, there's multiple enemies and you just want to get rid of them, since... Yeah, but normally I would argue that there are better second spells that you can equip on the main character instead. Wow, good going, Kinnison. Okay, so that was about 130. Yeah, the double head has a bunch of different attacks. This is by far the weakest one according to me. It's a physical attack and does very minimal, yeah, physical damage because we're pretty heavily defended by now. If it does magic, on the other hand, that can be more destructive. One thing I always found very disappointing with this enemy is that look at the snake's teeth. Why does it even have teeth? It should have like two fangs, right? It shouldn't have, like, a human smile. That's always disturbed me. It actually made it more creepy than anything, but, you know, shouldn't a snake have those poisonous fangs that are like, "Ooh, look out! It's a poisonous snake!" But no, it has this cheesy smile. It belongs on awkwardfamilyphotos.com, so I don't know. Okay, so we did about 120. Okay, Ricky Mario will do more damage than hand-to-hand damage. So the only two people that we need to be careful about now of health is Kinnison and Anami, and both of them are doing pretty well, so we're not going to worry about healing them. We're just going to continue attacking, and that's about it. We're doing pretty well. And we have really good equipment at this point, since we found 2 leather armors, so physical attacks is really not the way to go for this for the enemy right now. Joey is now, at boss fights, the one that by far does the most damage. His black sword rune is really powerful. Okay, here we have one of the magic attacks. So let's see. Okay, it did a bit of damage to everyone in the group. Let us great bless ourselves. Great bless ourselves. Sounded nice. You know what, Anami? Show off more of your magic. I liked it. Great Blessing is a really good healing spell inside battle. Outside of battle, it's pretty crappy, because it only heals about 70, but it doesn't take into consideration, you know, magic affinities and everything like that, so it just heals 70. So later in the game you have to spend a lot of Great Blessings just to heal your characters full. But inside battle it takes magic into consideration, so it heals a lot more. So use it inside battle if you can, instead of using it in the field. The same goes for the other healing spells you'll receive with the hero, so... Aw, he died! He has such a adorable, in a weird way, dying animation where he just closes his eyes. Silently closes his eyes. This enemy always has to drop the rune Spark, which we'll show you in a second, or not in a second, but later on. Whew, what was that? The Guardian of the Treasure? Let's just say that was part of the ruins left by Sindar. But it's okay, we took care of it. We sure did. Whew, I get chills. What kind of treasure will it be? Here it is, the treasure. Finally. Huh? What? What? Come on, let me see too. Now I can finally buy Hilda some nice clothes. We'll buy some good food for Pete too. Hey, come on, hurry up and open it. Okay, here it goes. Dong. Da-na-na. What's this? What is it? What? What? I can't see. You found healing herb. What is this? What's most dare about this? I can't believe it. Damn, I thought I'd finally found it. Alex, forget the treasure. Let's go back. Maybe there never was a treasure. That's right. Cheer up. Hilda's waiting for you. Alright, at least this will make a good story. You got healing herb. Let's go, Ryu. Okay. Okay, let's go! So yeah, nothing more to do in this dungeon now. It's just annoying if you stay here, so let's not. Well, we dropped, the enemies dropped something really good here earlier. They dropped, okay, we already bought an escape talisman too, apparently, but I love an escape talisman here. You just, boom. And that's the last we'll ever see of that dungeon again. Luckily. I promised Hilda all those things, and all I got was healing herbs. I'm too embarrassed to go back. Aww. Hilda, she's gonna be mad. Don't worry, don't worry. I don't think that's true. Come on, let's go back. Okay. Oh, well, anyway, we really helped out hunting for the treasure. You won't forget our promise, right? Can we pick up the healing herbs? No. What? How sad. Can we eat them? That would be kind of interesting. Do 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 do. Oh, we can't talk to the pigs. Normally you can talk to animals and they would say something like Sonia. Paris Daisy. Oh, whiskey-filled barrels. I see. You guys are getting our bar as well, not just an inn. Where's Hilda? Hilda, I'm back. Mommy, mommy. Pete, what is it? Hilda! Oh, Lord. Hey, Hilda, what's wrong? Out of my way. Get a bed ready. Alex, carry Hilda over there. Ryu, get some water. Joey, go call a doctor. Hurry. Okay, I got it. And he just runs away. Poor guy. Hurry and carry her to bed. Nanami is apparently a doctor. The things we learn. Is Hilda going to be alright? She's burning up. I've never seen anyone this hot. We've got to do something. Like what? We've got to get her fever down. Mommy! When's Joey going to get back? I hope he hurries. There are no doctors around here. We usually go to Toto, but... Damn! Why? What should we do? We're gonna talk to Pilika. We're gonna talk to Pete. Pete just ignores us. No, there we go. Mommy! What about you, Nanami? If we don't get this fever down... What about you, Alex? Hilda, it's all my fault. Why? Did you, like, poison her food or something? It's never really explained what's wrong with her. It's kind of weird. She's just like, all of a sudden I'm super sick. Okay, so it's pretty obvious what we have to do, right? We just threw away something called the healing herbs. Gee, I wonder if we have to go back and get the healing herbs for the sick woman. Well, we're gonna take a chance on that anyway. You got healing herb. Let's see the description here. Healing herbs of Sindar Ruins. Such a nice song. Just want to listen to it forever. Especially when that male voice comes in the background. Ooh, can I go in and take a look at like the ledger and everything? Oh, no. Okay, I guess I'll have to give... Wait, what kind of barrels are these? Wine-filled barrel. Barrel filled with sugar. Barrel filled with solid fish. A barrel filled with sugar, really? Sounds like there's a bit too much. Okay, hey Nanami. Where did you go, Ryu? Huh? What? Healing herbs? That's right, those healing herbs from before. Healing herbs? You mean those herbs from the ruins? You think that'll work? You think that'll work? I don't know, it might. It is the treasure of the Sindar, isn't it? Well, we're gonna try it out. Force feed her some herbs, apparently. Hilda, it's medicine. Eat it, you'll feel better. Please, Hilda. It's so silent. Mommy. Oh. Ugh. Hey, Hilda. Huh? Alex. She's so cute looking up like that. Hilda! Hilda! Welcome back, Alex. I'm glad you're safe. Mommy! And she just completely ignores her kid. Hilda, I'm sorry. I just noticed something. Hilda and Alex sleeps in separate beds. Trouble in paradise. Which is it? Wow, it really worked! She seems fine now. Her fever is totally gone. Hilda, I'm sorry. You were right. There was no treasure. Well, you can still keep looking. But... Oh, that's too bad. I had a dream that you came home with your hands full of treasure. But it's nice just to have you back safe and sound. Please, please don't do anything dangerous again. Hilda. Oh, please don't cry. A grown man shouldn't cry. Well, that's bullshit. I'm sorry. I looked all over, and I couldn't find a doctor. Huh? Pelica says nothing per usual, because something happened that we don't really got explained. It looks like she's all better. Yeah. You know, we made her munch on some herbs we found in some ancient ruins, so... Thank you so much. Hilda, it looks like you're feeling well again. You're feeling well again. Yes, completely. Here's the entry permit. You can return it anytime. Okay, hopefully we'll see you again soon. Come and stay anytime. Your money is no good here. Thanks. Let's go, Ryu, Joey. Ryu, Joey. Ryu and Joey. Ryu, Joey. Now we can get into news. But is it okay? This is Alex's, right? Don't worry, let's go! Pelica joins convoy per usual. Nanami rejoins the party, and Joey rejoins the party. So, Kinnison, get back into the back row. As you saw now, we have gained enough levels for... Oh, not the main character. Okay, but Joey has now an extra rune slot open. Mukumuku has a rune slot open now. Nanami has got an extra rune slot open, so... We could technically place more runes on them now than we had before. But we'll see what kind of runes are available, and then we'll decide. So, let's try to get into Muse! Actually, one thing first. If that rune master Hagar or whatever her name was is back there yet, we can remove a few runes first. Namely from Rikumaru. No, she's gone actually. Okay. Idiot. I guess we'll have to settle for the rune master in Muse City after a few minutes then. But that's fine. I'm not gonna cry over it. So, it's time to enter Muse City with Alex's entry permit. Okay, stop here a second. We can all get in with the entry permit we borrowed from Alex. Is this really going to work? We won't know unless we try. Okay then, I'll be Hilda, Ryu is Alex, and... Joey, you're Pete. The rest of you just hush. Wait a minute, Nami. Pete is Alex and Hilda's son, right? How am I supposed to? Why doesn't Pelica do it? Pelica's a girl, you dummy. Kind of hard to believe, don't you think? Oh yeah, and it's real believable that I'm your son, right? Don't worry, it'll work. Let's go. Come on, Ryu. Say something, please. Let's go, Pete! Ryu! Okay, here goes! Time to see some great acting. Especially by Nanami. What do you want? Nobody gets in. Nobody gets in without an entry permit. Haha! Our entry permit? How amusing! Take a look at this! Let's take a look. Which one of you is Alex? I am. Okay, so who's Hilda? Oh, I am Hilda, young man. Okay, where's Pete? So subtle. I'm Pete. You're Pete. There's something funny about you guys. Nee. And I love how everybody just automatically closes in a group. Take them into custody. Huh? Why? I don't know. Maybe because you made somebody who's like 2 years or 1 year younger than you play your son? I don't know. You guys are a big pain in the neck. Cool off here for the night. We will. That's weird, huh? I thought we were perfect. Perfectly horrible, maybe. What? Maybe you could have fooled them if you tried a little harder. You're the one who overacted. What do you mean overacted? I acted like a 20-year-old woman. Which part was a 20-year-old woman? All of it! Okay, let's ask Ryu. Who was more realistic, me or Nanami? Well, I'm gonna tell you the truth, so you can trust me. Fine, so who was better? You both stunk. Huh? That's a lie! Ryu, don't put my acting in the same class as Nanami's. Shut up in there! You guys go to sleep! Oh, okay. I told them the truth, though. Their acting really stunk. But I'm not sure what's worse, like an overactor or an underactor. I love how Palika actually has a teddy bear still. Can't you sleep? Take a look, Ryu. You can see the moon through that window. It's a full moon. A lot has happened since we left Highland, huh? That vision. That one we saw in that cave in Toto Village. Back then, I was jealous of you. In my house, we had everything. Everything we ever wanted, we got. But Ryu, you and Anami and Grandpa Genkaku may not have been related by blood. But even so, you had a real connection. That was the one thing I wanted but never got. Ryu, do you remember the day you and I met? I didn't even know what I should say to you, so I just watched you and Anami. You talked to me first. So Ryu, do you think we'll ever go back to Kyoto? Don't worry, we'll go back. You're right. When this war ends and things get quiet again, let's go back there. The three of us, me, you, and Anami, we could fix up Grandpa Genkaku's dojo and make a living teaching his way of fighting. But the important thing is we could live and go on, as long as I don't ever have to join the army again. Ryu, during the long days I spent with Pilika, Marks, and Joanna after I was saved near Toto Village, that's when I first realized what was important to me. You see, even though Pilika called me Uncle Joey, I still couldn't protect her. It'll be okay, Joey. Thanks, Ryu. Thank you. Ryu, I have a dream to make this land safe again, so that children like Pilika can grow up surrounded by the warmth of people that love them. I want to go back to a time like that. For that, I'd fight with every last bit of strength in my body. That's quite romantic of you, Joey. And now they just stared awkwardly at each other until Pilika woke up. Here's such a mood breaker, Pilika. I'm sorry, Pilika. I woke you, didn't I? It's late. I'm going to sleep, Ryu. Yeah, Pilika, you just totally ruined the mood. So now Uncle Joey's mad at you and just pushes you down. I always love that animation. He's like, violently pushing Pilika down to the ground. Go to sleep, kid. No mercy. Oh well, our romantic date night should wait then, Joey. We'll get it later. Don't be so gloomy, Ryu and Joey. Hey, old man, get us out of here! Hurry! Hurry! You know who they are. Let them out. Yes, sir. Just a minute. Victor, you laugh way too much. I can't laugh convincingly. So you guys are okay. I was getting worried. We took a little detour, but we're fine. Somehow we all look a little older, though. Older, tougher. Well, why don't you go to Leona's new tavern? Everyone's there. It's right near the... Yeah, just walk around. You'll find it. Oh, Ryu and Joey, meet me in the city hall later. There's somebody I want to introduce you to. Me and Ryu? What? I'm going too. It's not fair if just Ryu and Joey gets to go. Okay, you little brat. Okay, you can come too. Well, I'll be waiting in City Hall. Ryu, Joey, and that tomboy can come. City Hall is at the dead end north of here. Well, thank you for getting us out of prison. I'm not really sure how you got the message that we're in prison though, but thank you, nevertheless. Okay, well, we can't go directly north anyway to the City Hall. We're gonna do a few other things first. First of all, is the blacksmith in town? Yes, he is. We want to embed the magic drain on Ryu. Thank you. We also want to sharpen weapons as much as possible. I think it's up level 4. Level 5 would be amazing, but no. You know what? Nanami and Ryu. There we go. It's too expensive to focus on everybody else. I don't think there's anything else we need to get here right now. We can, of course, and we will. My parents came back from their trip, but they're much stricter now. How old are you? You look like you're 60. Who are your parents? Is this a woman? No, since my parents came back, I've been so busy. Seems like everyone is busy. Too bad for you guys. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Psst. Hey, can I ask you a favor? Yeah, sure. Thanks. A bad man is chasing me. Would you hold on to these for me? I'll come get him later, okay? You got 2 packages. It's very important that you get this cutscene. Where are they? Storm senses them. Moon and Star are somewhere nearby. You, did you see a tall woman with blonde hair around here? No, I guess not. But she's not gonna get away from me this time. Whoosh. Running around like the wind, okay. Where did you go, buddy? Oh, hey. Thanks, kid. Here, take this. You got Soundset 1. Ooh. I found you, Elsa. What have we been caught up in? Clive. Finally, I've finally caught up with you. As an officer of the Howling Voice Guild, I'll see that you pay for your crimes. Can you shoot, Gunner? Out of the way, boy! Don't move, kid! So badass, both of them. You won't get away this time. Okay. That's all. You really need to do that mini cutscenes. It's really important. If not, you can't recruit one of them later on, so it's important. Okay, first of all, Ruin Mistress. Do you have rare finds? Please say yes. Damn it! Well, at least remove the double beats. Do-do-do-do-do. 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 So, we've been to Muse one time before, so you know where all the shops are and everything, and we picked up all of the... Were there any items we could pick up? I don't even remember. There's still one more thing we can do, but it's not just yet. We need to wait a bit more until a familiar face shows up in town, which will lead us to a new recipe. But it will be a while still. Flaming arrows, no thank you. Still the same, so we don't need anything here. Then it's just the armor shop, and then we'll go to Leona's Tavern and check out if everyone made it back okay. Hello, Million. Still a circuit for sale, and that's actually a really good armor, or a really good helmet, but it's so expensive. It's just not worth it, I think. Not for me. Not for 7 in defense. That's not enough. Sorry. Wow, medicine 8-pack is only worth 50 poch. I wonder why. Well, we can save or sell the tunics and leather coat at least. We don't need them anymore. And the gloves as well. Yeah, what you normally can do, I mean, I know I equipped the magic drain on Ryu right now, but you can sell it for quite a bit of money, so that's what I normally do, to be quite honest. Yeah, we also got a spark rune. As the description says, all member attack after Wheeler. So that's a pretty good rune in the beginning for Nanami, since she has the highest speed. Like 72 is crazy high at this moment. It's the highest that we have of everyone here, I think. No, we have somebody with technique and so on at 72. Yeah, but it's still pretty high. So everyone will attack after Nanami, even the really slow characters like Rikimaru will still then hit before the enemy, which can be nice in some situations, like the random attacks we had, you know, where there was like one enemy left that was able to hit us before we could kill them, so it can come in handy. I usually place it on Nanami, but I was hoping that we could get a new rune for Nanami in this episode, but we didn't, so hey Leona! Victor told me what happened. I'm glad you're all okay. I was worried. Well, please take care of Pilika. Leave it to me, but you'd better hurry. You don't want to keep that guy waiting. Well, before we go to Victor, we're gonna heal up and rest up and save up. Welcome, will you be staying for the night? Indeed we will. At least there's kick-ass music in this town. Okay, that's practically an hour. So we're gonna call it an episode. In the next episode, we'll just continue on with the storyline, and we'll also recruit a bunch of new characters. Hey, there you go. Yeah, I was talking about this last time we were in Muse, that one of these ladies would start mixing up sugar and salt, but at least she didn't do that. But hey, still, she mixed up sugar and something. She's like, the sugar. It's probably this. Hey! Shelf with many ingredients. Shelf filled with sake. I've actually tasted sake when I was in Japan visiting my friend, and it really didn't taste that good. Sorry, Japanaholics out there. Well, anyway, yeah, this has been this for this episode. We gained entry to Muse again. That took quite a long while. We went and conquered some Sindar ruins, and then we acted our way into Muse again. So that's been it for this episode. In the next episode, we will go and meet up with Victor, who wants us to meet a very important person. We'll also be able to recruit some new characters, so that's something to look forward to. Okay, so I have been Lars. Toodles!